was the first production car to beat the 8-minute mark on the legendary Nürburgring and finished in the top 10 in the 1995 Le Mans. Today, I give you the R33 GTR. So this is it, the cult classic R33 GTR, Godzilla himself. This one has seen quite a bit of custom upgrades, so let's have a closer look and run through the numbers. So the first and most obvious change on this R33 is the color. It's a really light olive metallic and it just helps accentuating those amazing curves that the GTR really has. So up front, the GTR has been kept pretty original, and let's be honest, it's got such a great face, you don't really want to change that. The only obvious additions has been a cutout that houses the massive intercooler. On the side, there's been extra vents, just adding to the cooling passing from the intercooler. And on top of the bonnet, a little bit of a peek as to what's going on inside. So around the side of the GTR, things have been kept pretty much stock. The only addition has been the vents on the front fender, just to add to the overall aggression. So keeping this GTR firmly planted on the ground is a set of R88 Toyos. Really love this tire. And then one of my favorite wheels of all time, the Enkai RPF ones. Really love these wheels. Gives it a nice all-round classic JDM aggression to it. And then suspension-wise, is running a full set of Tane adjustable coilovers, making sure that you can dial this GTR in perfectly. So the interior of the GTR has been kept pretty much stock, and I must say I'm seriously impressed at how good this interior looks for the age. The seats looks like it's been standing in the showroom for about 20 years. Inside, the only change has been the addition of an aftermarket steering wheel. Just under the dash you've got the turbo timer, so when you do drive the car pretty hard or in traffic, it allows the car to idle cold when you turn the key off. And then on the top you've got the boost controller, and just right from that your AFR, making sure that everything is running in check. So this is where all the magic happens on this GTR. Under the hood, everything has been upgraded. The front mount cooler has been changed, the radiator's been changed, it's got a custom air intake, custom adjustable cam gears, and then obviously the biggest one you can see is the change to the single turbocharger from the dual turbocharger that it had from the factory. It's got an adjustable fuel pressure regulator, uprated fuel pump, standalone management system. All of this together, taking it from the standard 300 horsepower that it came with from the factory to a whopping 530 brake horsepower. So adding to the overall performance of this GTR and the look is the HKS silent power rear muffler with a titanium tip. A really nice touch, and obviously a straight through competition exhaust. So it's been a bit of a boyhood dream for me to drive a GTR, and especially an R33. I really like this one out of all the rest. It's one of my favorites, and I mean, I've always played it in the games like Gran Turismo. I've seen it in anime, cartoons, and I've seen it in other movies. So today I get to fulfill one of those bucket list items. So with this specific setup, it's got the single turbocharger conversion. You don't have that nice fluid motion from the bottom, but when you do put your foot down with this massive turbo, she really does move forward. So this GTR is running a set of Tane fully adjustable coilovers, which is a nice compromise because it gives you a pretty stiff setup, yet very pliable on the road. If you need to take it onto track, a couple of clicks on the suspension and you're ready to rock and roll. Driving this R33 brings back so many memories of my childhood, and mainly playing Gran Turismo. So it's been a really great experience in this amazing old school JDM supercar.